I think we can all agree that a lot of money is something we all want to some point. Becoming a millionaire, own equity, run a bunch of businesses, travel the world whenever you feel like it. And almost everybody wants that nowadays, and almost nobody gets it. And the reason isn't talent, and it isn't luck. 1 year ago, all I wanted was to live in the middle of Stockholm, an old, big apartment in the city. That was the dream. Today, I'm sitting in it, a place most people only get to look at from the street. And I run a 6-figure business, and I'm not even close to done. And I want to walk you through exactly how that happened, because none of it was an accident. Because here's the part most people get wrong. When you want something, you treat it like it's a question, right? Will I get it? Can I get it? Now, the shift is actually to stop wanting it and start assuming it. Close your eyes and imagine you already have it. Not as a goal out like in the future, as something already done, past tense, handled. You don't chase the thing you already feel you own. That feeling does something mechanical. When you sit in the emotion of already having it, your brain will ultimately stop scanning for reason it won't happen and start scanning for the path that gets you there ultimately. It's so funny because it's like the same brain but pointed to the opposite direction. And all of these things, it's not magic. That's just like how attention works in the law of the world, or whatever you want to call it. Now, here's the lever almost nobody uses, and that is sleep. Because most people are obsessed with what time they fall asleep and what time they wake up and how many hours they got, for you guys who wears an Oura ring. And that's the completely wrong thing to optimize for. The only thing that matters is the state you're in when you fall asleep. Think of your mind before sleep like wet cement, basically. Whatever you press down to it will ultimately set overnight. And if you fall asleep stressed and replaying everything that went wrong that day, that is what will harden in your cement. But if you fall asleep calm, grateful, picturing the life you actually want, like it's already here, that's what sets instead. So basically the 15 minutes before you sleep are the most valuable 15 minutes of your day and your life. Like, I'm being completely honest. Don't scroll them away on TikTok or Instagram. You should visualize your future in the present tense. Feel grateful for it, like right now, like it has already arrived. Fall asleep into that state. You will wake up with a completely different energy, and don't trap yourself in, I slept late, so today is ruined. Because the moment you believe that, you make it true. So always state first and worry about the clock second, like always. And let me give you something you can actually do tomorrow. I call it 10-10-10 one page. So there's 3 columns. You can do this with a piece of paper. It's super easy. First column, you write 10 things you actually desire. Not realistic ones. It could be the Ferrari, the apartment, the business, the stuff that excites you the most, that you feel like this burning desire for. Second column is 10 things you're grateful for right now. It could be your health, food on the table, this exact moment when you're sitting and watching this video. And the third column is 10 things you love doing. It could be, as for me, I love to go to the gym. I love reading. And you should just write whatever makes you feel alive, basically. And you just hit all 3 at once: your future, your present, and your action. That combination itself will shift your state in under 5 minutes. And most people will hear this and never pick up the pen in the first place. So most of you guys who are watching this video will never do this. And I want you to be the one who actually does it, because it has an incredible effect. Now, I have to be honest with you, because this is where most of the advice usually falls apart. Because visualization without execution is just daydreaming, right? With extra steps. I didn't visualize my way into this apartment. I visualized it, then I worked like it was already mine. I knew what I needed to do in order to get this apartment. Every day, reading, building, doing things in the business I didn't want to do, showing up when nothing was guaranteed, because nothing is guaranteed in life except death. And that's the real secret nobody wants to hear, because as I said, nothing in life is guaranteed except death. The people who get rich are the ones who stop waiting for certainty and fall in love with the uncertainty. Because nothing is guaranteed. Your Facebook ads is not guaranteed they will work. Your business is not guaranteed it will work. The only variable left is you. It works if you work. And if you're sitting there wanting all of this, like this apartment right now, but you haven't started, let me just tell you what I do if I had to start over today. And this is not something, I'm selling or anything like that. I wouldn't overthink it. I'd sell basic websites and run ads for businesses that already sell something, digital or physical products, basically. And I'll build all of the funnels as I've already done and made multiple six figures with it in Lovable. That's it. No team, no code, no big upfront cost. A year ago, that wasn't possible. I couldn't code. I couldn't build, super good converting landing pages and websites. I can just type what I want and I get it built. Super easy. And before you tell yourself it won't work for you, someone who watched this already ran with it 4 months in, the whole Lovable thing. Month 1, he had 1 customer. Month 2, another customer. Month 3, he had nothing, 0, made no dollars whatsoever. And most people will quit right there. He didn't. Month 4, 2 clients, 2 e-shops or e-commerce websites built in Lovable, and he made 96,000 Swedish kroner, which equals to like 9.5k, and it was all from cold calls. The tools itself, like Lovable, they did nothing. He just didn't stop, because when it comes down to it, like the full loop is very simple when it comes to like visualization and picturing yourself with that life, but it could be scary sometimes. And also falling asleep with that state of mind is also super simple. But if you don't believe it yourself in your mind, it will be super hard for you to actually see it and actually feel like you're getting somewhere. Because 1 year ago, this apartment was something I pictured before falling asleep. Now, I'm filming in it and running a business that's not even close to be done. And the only question left is what you're picturing tonight and whether you'll actually go and do something about it tomorrow. Because if you don't do anything about it, you will just keep on over and over again, do the same thing and not get anywhere with your life. Because don't underestimate the whole thing about visualization and meditation and reading books and everything like that. I know it can be a struggle, especially if you have ADHD like I do. I fucking hate reading. That's the worst thing I can ever imagine doing, but I do it because I feel like the version of myself that I want to become in like 1 year, 5 years, that guy is reading. He's reading books about life, psychology, sales, businesses, everything. So that's why I do it, because I'm already, my mind, I'm already that guy, The guy 5 years ago didn't see it would be possible to actually have like an apartment like this, but I got it. Because 1 year ago, I just, pictured myself every day. I had pictures of my computer on multiple different apartments, just viewing it every day. Before I started working, I basically opened up my laptop. My wallpaper was basically the apartment. And I just sat, visualized, stared at it, and now I'm here. And the next goal could be whatever you like. It could be a Porsche GT3 RS, if that's what you want. It could be a lot of snooze, I don't know. It could be whatever. It could be a happy life. It doesn't have to be money involved. That's what I think most people get wrong when they see these videos. It's always money around it. But it could be you're visualizing a happy family. You're visualizing that your loved ones are healthy. Maybe you have someone in your family who's sick and you don't want them to be sick anymore. Visualize that. What life would look like if your loved ones would be healed. Thank you for watching this video. I don't want to talk too much, but it was super fun to make, and a shift from all the breakdowns on how much money I make from Lovable. But yeah, it was super fun to make. I hope you like this video. If you want more of these styles of videos, just press the like button down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.